Hi everyone, today I'm going to be doing my April favourites, and stay tuned until the end because my last favourite is a new handbag and I'm going to be talking all about it. So if you want to hear about my new bag, watch until the end. But I'm going to go through all the products that I have here, and there aren't that many this month. I feel like this month hasn't been a major beauty month for me. I haven't really had that kind of excited about makeup feeling. I know, whoa, that's like a big statement. I don't know why, it happens every now and again. So I'm going to talk you through my favourites, and let's start with nails because I actually forgot to feature this last month and I was kicking myself, so annoyed that I forgot. So I made sure it was on the list for this month, and it's a nail polish from Nails Inc. and it's from the Alexa Chung edit and it's called Winter Lilac. I have the wrong lid on it, it's not called Alexa Stars, it's called Winter Lilac, and it's a really beautiful muted down bluey grey. It's very much in the same category of Essie Maximillian Strasse, or Strasse, however you say it, but less green and more blue. And it's also very similar to this one from Topshop, which is new, and this is Blue Rinse, which I've been wearing in my last few videos and I really like it. They're both very similar. So if you want a kind of cheaper alternative, this one from Topshop's just £5. I think the Nails Inc polishes are 14, but I really love Winter Lilac. It's just such a sophisticated blue. By the way, I didn't mention my hair is up and it's never normally up, so I feel like I should address this. I just came back from Topshop in Oxford Circus, which is like central London, because Hershisons have just started a little braid bar there and it's £15 for a 15-minute braid, and they did my hair in like a little pretty updo, so I kind of like it. I'm going to keep it in for this video. The next favourite is a mascara and it's by Max Factor. It's the Masterpiece Glamour Extensions 3-in-1 volumizing mascara. I think I used this in a Get Ready With Me recently. I really like this. I've been using it every day. The packaging's quite wide for a mascara. Packaging is nothing special. But the wand is a very kind of small plasticky wand and it really grips to the lashes, and the reason I'm holding this one in my other hand is because it really reminds me of the Benefit Roller Lash, which is their new mascara, and I think it's actually a really good drugstore dupe for this because the Benefit one is quite expensive. They're not exactly the same, but to me they give the same effect on my lashes. Length, not too much kind of fluttery volume, so it's not like you're going on a night out. It's a very good like daytime mascara, but just nice separation and length, and I don't need to put on too many layers like I do with some mascaras, so I really like this one from Max Factor. I've also been using this from MAC a lot, and it's their paint pot in Groundwork. I've seen people using this in videos for years and I've never tried it. I finally got hold of one and it's just a really nice light brown camely toned cream eyeshadow. It's nice to use as a base before other eyeshadow, but this one is quite pigmented and it's quite a strong warm tone brown, so you can just wear it by itself. You can use your finger just to blend it out and apply it under the eye. You can use a brush. It's very versatile, very easy. It's really flattering on if you have skin tone like me, or if you have bluey green eyes, it would look really nice as well. I have Invisi bobbles coming out of my ears. If you don't know what Invisi Bobble is, they're these little hair bands that you can get in Boots and Superdrug. I'm not sure about Superdrug, I've definitely seen them in Boots. And they look like what telephone wires used to be made out of. So like, you know, I used to get key rings like this in the 90s. I've heard really mixed reviews on these. Some people say they don't kind of keep their hair in place. I like these when I'm at home because they don't put a kink in your hair. They don't feel too tight and uncomfortable. I probably wouldn't really wear them out, although the clear ones are very hard to see. So if you are doing like a top knot bun, these are actually really good to use. But I like to use these at home when I'm just kind of scruffy and I want to tie my hair up. They're so easy. I like that when you put them around your wrist, they're not painful, because normal hairbands I find really dig in. The only problem with these is once you've used them twice, they do kind of stretch. Like, as you can see, this one's a bit more stretched than this. And if you tie them around 3 times, which is what I need to do to keep my hair in place, they really do stretch. But use them a couple of times. I think they're really cute. You get about 3 or 4 in a little box. I can't remember how much they are. I will put all the details in the description box below, but I really like these and they come in so many different fun colours. As you would have seen in my vlog when I went to Selfridges and in my last monthly makeup routine, I used this new brush from RMK. Their brushes come in these little plastic cases. Mine's very dirty, but it's really helpful for keeping your brush in good condition, and I'm really grateful that it comes with a case. This is the cheek brush and it is amazing. I was going to buy the Suku one, but I ended up getting this because it's a lot more affordable, and apparently they're owned by the same company anyway, so I'm sure they're pretty much the same. I love how the RMK brushes are very short, so they're really good for travelling. Even if you're not travelling actually, I just think it's nicer to have a small handle and it's just nicer to store. It's matte black. I don't know if it's matte actually, but it is black. As you can see, the brush is slightly tapered. It's like flatter on one side and wider on the other, tapered slightly at the top. It is just so soft. I've been using this for powder. You can use it for blusher, bronzer, highlighter. I haven't washed it yet. I'm kind of a bit scared to. I'm sure it'll wash well. Just be really careful when you wash expensive brushes. Well, this was about £30 actually, so it's probably up there with like the Bobbi Brown brushes, which are similar price, and actually I think this one is a lot softer. It might be goat hair or something. I'm really sorry to any kind of vegetarians out there, but it is very soft. The next favourite is from First Aid Beauty. I've been trying out loads of their stuff recently. You guys know I like the exfoliating pads. There's an eye balm that I'm really enjoying at the moment as well. But this is also up there on my favourites list, and it's the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Lip Therapy. It's their little lip balm. I really appreciate that it's in a little tube like this. I just much prefer lip balms when they're in a tube than when they're in a pot, because I always get it in my nails. It's very irritating. Oh, this has pink lipstick on it. And now it's on my nose. This smells really minty and fresh, and I find that when you put it on, it is a little bit kind of zingy on the lips. I've had such sore lips recently, I don't know why. It keeps coming back, the same lip thing again and again, but this has been really soothing. I've been applying it pretty much all day and in the evening before I go to bed. It's like a balmy cream. It's not too slippy, silicone-y. It's definitely not like Vaseline. It's more like a cream. Yeah, it says petroleum free actually, which I think is really important in a lip balm. So I would definitely recommend this. And I think you can get First Aid Beauty on a Feel Unique, which is free delivery worldwide. The last beauty favourite before I talk about my handbag is from Max Factor. And this is one of their, oh, I don't know what these are called. They're some kind of balm. It's like a lip buttery type thing. And this is in Refined Rose. I also use this in that Get Ready With Me, and I really, really like it. I've used up quite a lot of this already. It is quite a small amount of product, but I have just been loving this for a daytime lip. I'm not wearing it today, I'm wearing Max Syrup, but it is quite similar. It's just a very easy lip balm. This is a really good dupe for the Clarins Instant Light Lip Balm version. So not the gloss, but the balm that pretty much looks like the same packaging. They're very, very similar. Sheer, easy to apply, but also have a good colour on them as well. And this rose is just a really easy everyday pink. Okay, so let's talk about my handbag. I really wanted a new handbag for ages. I wasn't fussed about what kind of brand. I didn't really have a brand in mind. I just knew I wanted a daytimey but smart, maybe crossbody. I have my Chloe bag, which is like a big shoulder bag, and then I have my rucksack. I didn't really have anything else or anything in between. I was actually looking more around the Michael Kors price range. I started with High Street obviously, but I couldn't find anything I liked, and then I thought I'd kind of up my budget a bit. But at that kind of 200, 300 price range, it's really hard to find stuff. I looked at brands like Zadig and Voltaire, and I looked in Reiss. I literally looked for months and months. I definitely didn't want to spend over like £1,000. I mean, I don't even want to spend £1,000, but that to me, I couldn't spend over that. So I just looked, and I looked in Selfridges, and I looked in Liberties, and I tried on loads of different styles. I kept finding bags that I loved, but they were just too expensive for me. I eventually found this one, which is from Sophie Hume, and I only know the brand because Anna has a handbag from them, and another lady that I met once had a really nice bag. Other than that, I didn't know much about the brand. Oh, this reminds me actually, the bag I really wanted to get was from Mansa Gavriel, I think that's how you pronounce it, but it's the sort of brand, because the bags are about £300, which if you're not a bag person, this all may sound crazy to you, but it's quite affordable for that kind of bag because it's real leather and it's amazing quality. But they literally come into stock and sell out straight away, and it was kind of driving me mad that I kept missing it. So I found this one from Sophie Hume, and I will show proper cutaways of it, etc. It is a bucket bag. It's leather and it's black, and I know another black bag is so boring. I wish I was the sort of person that could buy an electric blue bag, but when I'm investing a lot of money in a bag, I just feel like it should be something that I will wear forever, won't go out of fashion. If I was buying a new handbag every month, it would be different, but this is like my one big purchase of the year, so I wanted to get something that I'd wear for a long time and I wouldn't get bored of and would go with every outfit. I got a bit of a discount on this. It's from Liberties because it was a display one. They didn't have any others left, but there wasn't actually anything wrong with it, so I don't mind having the display one. I'm definitely not precious about bags like this. It was a lot of money. I think after the discount it came to about 600, which is a lot of money, and it makes you feel a bit sick thinking about it. But Rich was with me and he was enabling me, and you know when your boyfriend convinces you to buy something, you think, oh, I really should get it. This is never going to happen again. I'm not precious about them though. It's going to get scratched. It's smooth leather. It's not textured like my Chloe one, which is a little bit of a shame because it is going to get scratched, but then I feel like I just need to deal with that. It's going to get scratched. It'll look good. It will look worn. I'm fine with that. So let me talk you through the bag. It is a bucket bag. It has a top handle and it has a long handle, which is adjustable. There's like 6 different settings there. It's black with gold hardware. I really like the size. It is quite big, but when it sits, it doesn't feel too big. There are pros and cons with the bag, mainly pros. The pros are I really like how the strap is attached with metal so it won't tear. If this strap was attached straight into the bag, then I'd be worried that the stitching would come out, but this I feel like is really strong and secure and it's like never gonna break. I like that there are many different ways to wear it. You can wear it with the long strap on your shoulder, just hanging down. You can wear it across the body with the strap a little bit longer, or you can hold it by the top handle, either like on the crook of your arm, is that what it's called? Or just kind of hold it down low beside you. One of the cons is that it is a little bit open. It doesn't close securely, so if you do live in a city like London, I like to just keep a scarf on the top of my bag so it's not so easy to access. And this is the little kind of drawstring that does it up. And I have noticed that mine looks like it's kind of, the stitching's coming apart a little bit, because obviously if you're pulling it closed all the time, it's going to start to open up. So I'm going to go back to Liberty's and ask them about that and what happens if it does kind of break. So that's probably the only thing I would have changed on the design, maybe made that bit metal so it doesn't break. But I really love this bag. I just think it's a really good investment and it's definitely a favourite for me this month. I'm sure you're going to be seeing it a lot. When I buy a bag, that's it, that's my bag. So you'll be seeing it in lots of outfits. Hopefully that was helpful to anyone who's interested in that bag. I don't really do bag reviews, although I'm obsessed with watching bag reviews on YouTube. If you haven't watched any, type handbag reviews into YouTube. They are addictive. So those are all my favourites from April. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I will see you on Tuesday for a new vlog, and then Thursday for a disappointed product video. I'm going to film that now. I'm going from favourites to disappointed straight after the other. So if you see me with the same hair again on Thursday, you know why. See you guys then. Bye.